All right. Let's start with the coach of the home team. How would you summarize this game?
It was a good, hard-fought semifinal in a lot of heat. Both teams came in, they fought hard, not only with the heat, but the heat adds into your head. Everyone gets heated. Everyone gets fighting back and forth. As we told our team at the beginning of the day, it's going to come down, really, this game, to discipline. Discipline and focus. And whoever's going to hold it together, and not have so many penalties, be able to focus on their game is going to come out a victor. I would say for Nitra, today was not their best game. I'm doing no secret, I told the boys when I came in as coach, my focus is not on wins and losses, but getting you to that next level. And that next level means that you can play in these kind of games, in these kind of situations, and play like champions, and play hard and play like a team. It was hard. We lost it. We made some mistakes. We had unnecessary fouls. We had some unnecessary mistakes just in organizational types of things on the field. I thought it was an interesting game for the fans to see. It doesn't mean that the boys didn't fight hard. They fought really hard. It was an exciting game to watch, both back and forth. Everyone did well. At the end of the day, as I said, at the beginning of the year when we fought in the first game, it's most likely these two teams are going to meet each other in the playoffs, and it's going to be another close one. The first game went to a last-second field goal. This one came down. The difference was a field goal. The only difference was it was their field goal instead of ours. So congratulations to the team, especially since they've only had a week to practice, since they just found out that they were going to play this game. So I'm proud of them. I'm proud of our boys. For the entire year, our boys played incredibly well. I think they played at a higher level this year than they did last year. This one game, it does not define their year. It was just bad timing. They didn't get it, and they didn't get to show it in the final. But nothing to take away from the hard week the boys. They started. I told them, you guys were in October. You were in the gyms. You were working hard. You were sweating. You worked really hard. You really showed a much better team across the board throughout the whole season. This one game doesn't define you. It's just that this one wasn't the victor.
Would you say the special teams were the most important formation today in regards to the result?
No, I think everyone. Everyone did. I would say offense had chances to do some things. Defense definitely had chances to do some things. Special teams, Mirnik is a great kicker. Has a lot of distance. Of course, if he made those two field goals, the result would be different. But he didn't. But we could have scored some things. We could have not given up some touchdowns that we normally don't give up. It was a team effort. Like I said, a few mistakes. And, we said last week after the Monarchs game, this is a great team that dominates a lot and keeps other teams in the game. And we continue to do that today. And the other team stuck around and finished it instead of us this time.
Thank you. Now, the coach of the away team, how would you summarize the game?
Oh, like Coach said, I mean, this was a battle. Everybody was battling the heat. They were worried about that. I think the one advantage we had was that I don't think anybody expected much out of us coming in. As an underdog, like Coach said, we didn't even know for sure if we were going to be the number 4 team because of some things that were going on. And I just think, when you have a team that has been running like a machine, like this Knights team has, and the way our team has struggled all year offensively to get any kind of continuity, to be able to put anything together, you just look at the game and you say they're really, they're probably not going to show very much. And I think that was an advantage for us. We talked about that there was no pressure on us. We talked about just coming in and just play lights out and just go for it. And whatever happens, happens. I've been very proud of our squad also. All season we keep grinding. We just could not get a foothold offensively most of the year. Today we did some tweaks on defense. We did some different things. And the offense was able to hold on to the ball a little bit to get the defense off the field, which I think is a big deal. Our defense usually is exhausted by the end of a day. So I think that was huge. But, I mean, it was a great game. I told the guys at the end, I got to watch it. They had to play it. it was a great game to watch. I mean, it was fun. It had a little bit of everything in it. Some craziness, but that's what we get in this league. So, we're beyond excited. It's crazy that the number one team is knocked out, but those are the kind of things that happen every now and then, so.
Thank you. Boris? Skorovali ste rýchlo 2 touchdowny, potom sa to v útoku zadrhlo, až do tej 4. štvrtiny, kedy prišiel ten 3. touchdown. Vieš nám priblížiť, že čo tam zrazu prestalo fungovať? Ofenzívna lajna, videli sme tam pár tých zlých snapov.
Bol to asi taký, tak si povedal, 2 rýchle touchdowny, lebo vedeli sme a pripravovali sme sa, včera sme mali fakt dobré walkthrough, tie naskriptované playe fungovali. A potom Ostrava spravila 2 také adjustmenty, ktoré už neboli úplne s tým, čo sme rátali, ale boli sme schopní sa tomu prispôsobiť a začali sme faulovať. A takisto ten môj jeden interception tomu vôbec nepomohol tiež. Čiže čo sa týka ofenzívy, toto boli asi najväčšie proste chyby. Tam zlé snapy, samozrejme, to je niečo, s čím človek ráta, pokiaľ sa mu zraní starting center. A skôr tam boli proste také lapsusy nejaké, že sme mali, myslím, že jedenkrát, že 1. a 30, že to ledva vidíš first down marker. A tam, ako hovorím, nemám to ani v šíte už, takéto hory na 1. a 30, čiže tam to bolo veľmi, veľmi problematické. A viac menej zabíjali sme sa tým, že vedeli sme, že oni asi budú skórovať, respektíve nám znova zahrajú to, že budú drivovať ihrisko a nakoniec asi skórujú. A my namiesto toho, aby sme robili to isté, tak my sme sa dostali proste 2-krát, myslím, do situácie 3 a von. Čiže to bol asi najväčší problém. Kombinácia faulov a hlúpych rozhodnutí, čo je asi to isté.
Posledná minúta a pol, mali ste jeden drive, mohli ste ten zápas otočiť. V tom drive si viackrát targetoval hráčov, ktorí tu nie sú tí top receivery, Jurajsa, Nitra, myslím, Chris Kudela. Tá posledná nahrávka, ak si dobre pamätám, išla na Pala Horníka. Bola to taká taktika, ako prekvapiť, že človek by očakával, že v tých kritických situáciách budeš práve hľadať Mária a Luba Paprčku?
Oni v tých situáciách boli, Lubo bol zdvojovaný skoro celý zápas, čiže preto mal Mário viacej snapov, ale na to sme zvyknutí, že Luba nám berú z hry. Samozrejme, mohli tam byť lepšie koly, ale ako pre mňa Pálo s Jurom Sanitrom sú moje trojky receivery. Oni sú výkonnejší receivery ako tých, čo tam mám v ofenzíve, len bohužiaľ v defenzíve sú ešte lepší hráči, takže hrajú defenzívu. A oni hneď, keď prídu, tak proste nám to klikne, tam to s Jurom bolo hneď vidieť. Byli sme to matchupovo, čiže vedeli sme, že ich outside linebackery budú na tom poslabšie a my sme hlavne sa chceli dostať do field goal rangeu a podľa toho, aký bol čas, tak by sme ešte rozmýšľali, či skórovať alebo nie. Vedeli sme, že nám nejaký dlhý hod nedajú, tak to ste videli asi aj vy dvaja, že proste oni hneď zatiahli obranu s 5 safeties, takže, alebo teda 5 deep, takže tam... A keď nám už došli timeouty, tak už je to fakt ťažké hrať, lebo dá sa to nejako hodiť na 20 yardov, ale potom vám ide stále čas a už to potom sa dostať znova do toho, dať nejaký call, či už to spiknúť, tak keď už máš 40 sekúnd a nemáš timeout asi na vlastnej 35-ke, 40-ke, tak už tých play callov není fakt, že veľa, čo môžeš hrať. Takže asi tak.
Ďakujem. Jan Vyslouzil, wide receiver, ktorý skoroval prvý touchdown Ostravy. Bol to ten okamih, ktorý vás vrátil späť do hry? Cítil si potom v ofenzíve spolu s chalmi, že to bol práve ten okamih, kedy ste si povedali, že áno, tento zápas sa dá zlomiť?
100%. My jsme s kluky prostě cítili, že najednou nás to nakoplo. I defense, protože defense viděla, že nám to taky jde. Všichni se začali snažit, začali jsme rvat za jeden pro vás a věděli jsme, že to je hratelný zápas a prostě jsme zabrali.
Ty si pri tom touchdowne tam zostal sám v tej endzone, 5 yardov okolo teba nikto?
Já jsem využil toho, že cornerback šel do fletu, on si mě vůbec nevšímal a na safetyho jsem udělal jenom jeden move, jak kdyby skoro na post, který jsem běhal už pár driveů předtím, on mi tam zůstal a já už jsem si potom jenom utekl rovně a byl jsem úplně sám.
Coach of the home team, now the season is over. I understand it's pretty soon after the last game and it's probably you need more time to analyze the season, but how would you summarize the season now?
Like I said earlier, Boris asked me to come in the off season just to help out with off season training. I was surprised to see not just the kind of talent that was there, but the heart and work ethic of these guys. As I told them after the end of the game, you guys came in October, you worked really hard. This game does not define you. You've raised another level. You know, I focus more on defense and Boris on offense. I think the offensive play and calling across the year was much better than it was before, even though a lot of the talent is quite similar. I think the offensive line played much better across as a whole during the season, much better. The defense was much more organized, and we lost a lot of, I think we probably have one of the best IR teams in the league. And we had other guys stepping in and picked it up, and they just played really, really well. I would have loved to see them play the final against the Gladiators. I think it would have been a really good matchup. I think the guys defensively have reached a different level overall, so I'm proud of them. I'm proud of what they've done this year and how good they are right now, and I think it bodes well for them to be another top contender in next year.
Thank you. And now, coach of Steelers, you are now already in final, but the second semifinal is being played right now. Do you have any preference for your opponent in the finals? Would you prefer the home team, Znojmo, or probably the better team result-wise in Gladiators?
How about somebody from third division? Can we pick one of those? I got to tell you honestly, you know, for us, any of these teams that were above us, you're facing quality programs with quality players. We have to focus on ourselves. I know it's very cliche-ish, but we have had a struggling year this year. And for us, I mean, obviously we will focus on whoever we get, but our thing is actually more internally to try to get us back to having some confidence, to us believing in certain things that we can and can't do, and moving forward that way. I think we're not in that position where we can hope to, you know, dictate, or that if we get this team, it's going to be a better fit for us. Honestly, none of them are a good fit for us. We had a struggling year. We have to be honest about it. We were the fourth team coming in, so it's not a good fit. But what we will do is we will bring it just like we did today. And, you know, the Glads are just a machine. Znojmo just always keeps pecking away at you. Honestly, they're both scary in their own way. But I think we showed today, hopefully, we leveled off a little bit and can start building from this some continuity on offense, which then allows our defense to do some things. So no, a preference, yeah, neither one of them.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.